So we're going in order, so here is your handy dandy chart. Now, here's a disclaimer to boot. Nobody can take offense. These characteristics in this video are based on personal observation and direct research with others. So none of this is based on what some page on the internet claims. It's personal observation, just like INFJ. Like, I'm not over here researching traits for some video. It's inauthentic. I can only write what I observe, meanwhile interacting with others of like mind or industry to identify similarities, correlations, or debunking of my own perceptions. Although it may be random to some of you, I figured how best to analyze INFJ characteristics in each zodiac sign is by examining the defective type or unhealthy type, and then a normal guy or gal. So what I say is based on the observations previously mentioned, and as INFJs viewing this, we're soft, but not in that way. So we say it how it is, and if it offends you, that's on you. Try going inward and picking apart why that would offend you. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's do it. So Aquarius, the defective asswipe. Okay, yikes. Talk about a cock smooch when you're in a mood. Handling stress really isn't your gig. You're not just go with the flow people. You're run with the bulls. Chances are if somebody told you to go play in traffic or jump off a cliff, you'd totally consider it. With the right attention on you or in certain mindsets, you may not even consider the consequences. You are a fuck you, eat a dick type of person when crossed, or when you feel crossed, and there is a fine line. Sometimes what the other person did wouldn't have been an offense in their world, but in your own little la-la land, you came to some out there conclusion. I mean, yeah, you are super generous in specific circumstances. What do you have to gain from it? What is the perceived status of the recipient? And sometimes more importantly to you, who's watching this transaction? Let's move on to the nice guy. Aquarius nice guy is one of the nicest. Super friendly with an air of confidence in the crowds that suit them best. They like to go hard or go home. They wouldn't really prefer to be at home though. Not really their jam. They're outdoorsy. Let's go explore that abandoned mine down the road kind of peeps. You are into yourself, but nice guy Aquarius deserves that praise. They work hard and are loyal to their group. This is where the INFJ comes into play. INFJ is much like the nice guy Aquarius, wouldn't you say? But this isn't the case with all zodiac signs. For example, INFJ doesn't gravitate towards defective or nice guy Libra, regardless. Individuals are, indeed, just that, individuals. It'd be unfair to make assumptions on an entire group. But imagine being an INFJ Aquarius. Super loyal, generous, hardworking, the jokester of the group. If you wrap all that up, it's like one happy ball of yay. Pisces. So the boo Pisces. Starting with the bad because good news is usually better afterwards. Helps to wipe away some of the ick of the bad, you know? Dude, when you suck, Pisces, you super suck. You are like, I want to throat punch this guy, kinda super suck. It's no offense, truly. We know your intentions are good. You are the first to cry at the new blockbuster in the theater. Loudly, at that. You won't even grab your tissue. Yuck, y'all. I mean, you're a total douche to people you don't like, even if you've never spoken to them. So like Aquarius, you're even more dedicated to your clan. By clan, I'm being literal. Frankly, you're cocksuckers. Again, you boo Pisces. If you don't fall into this category, by the way, you won't have a problem with this. Ain't that right? But this loyalty is why you're a fuckface at times. If your best friend doesn't like Stefan, you be hating on his ass for no reason at all. And when Stefan is like, what in the... It's 2 against 1, and they'll most likely back down, not only due to numbers, but because everyone can feel the heat coming off of you when you're pissed. Wow. We gotta flip this one around quick. You are fiery, but guess what? You absolutely carry the guilt for it afterwards. So out come the apologies and lovey-dovey personality that made INFJs fall in love with you to begin with. Good Pisces has a heart of freaking gold. Hands down, sweetest, silliest, funniest peeps, as long as you're in. When you're out, you're fucking out. It's let the door hit you on the way out, bitches, and hope it breaks your nose too. But the INFJ Pisces is like Jesus Christ, our savior. Pair INFJ Pisces with an INFJ Sagittarius, let's say, and they'll softly go into the night and conquer the morning. Moving on to the totally ick Aries. Man, you bad Aries. Sheesh. I don't even know what to say. Can you say cocky douchebags? Because I can. You're not the cockiest because Taurus is up next, but you're next in line. You have the tendency to be awesome sauce, but when you're a jerk, your sauce is gross. You're the type who will spit in someone's food when they're not looking, then smile in their face. You're the mean girl in high school, and you weren't revered because you were great. People just didn't want to deal with your bullshit. Because that's what it is, bullshit. It stinks. When you're in a bad mood, nobody's safe. Why the frig is that, totally ick Aries? Then say you're one of those, my shit don't stank, trailer trash. Forgive the reference, we're not PC here. Nor should we be. Yay, America. You walk around like you're still the golden child of the Pope and Godzilla if man and beast could, or if man and man could create a kid considering one of those men is a big monkey guy. Okay, guys, getting weird now. The hooray Aries is much different than the ick Aries. Much. Hooray Aries is a cheerleader in every situation. Even when Aries is down, those around her still feel the groove. Pair it up with a yay Gemini, Aries, or Leo, then it's a total rave. Aries isn't the most hardworking gal, but she sure is a hustler. If she wants something, she'll get it. This isn't bad. I mean, an INFJ has to know how to bargain and play the game of the hustle. An INFJ has to keep up with the Smiths, Joneses, and the 귲ᴜ𝕱𝕱𝕱. So if there's a cause happening, the Aries, out of all the zodiac signs, wants in. It's good for image. Aries isn't the one behind the campaign, but they're the ones raking in the dough. INFJ Aries gets the job done. Times deux. So the total butthead Taurus can really stomp on someone's heart and ego, all the while looking like the victim. This term isn't looked upon by more elevated signs and personalities. Tauruses are shallow fucks, and they know it. Knowing it and caring about image so much allows them to put a mask on, charming others in along the course. Snakes in the grass, cocky, arrogant, narcissists. These are the type to put selfie after motherfucking selfie. It's so exhausting. We all eventually unfollow them. Again, unfollow, not defriend, because Taurus is an asshole. And we just don't want to deal with that shit when they find out they're one less in that ever-important friends list. When you're in a bad mood, total butthead Taurus, you're like Satan reincarnate. If you shacked up with you're a fucking fuckhead Scorpio, you'd be a force to be reckoned with. No doubt your team would win. It doesn't matter what team the INFJ was on, you'd house us all. Now, when you're awesome, you're A1. People lust after you. Doodle your initials on notebooks. Your charm is second to none. An INFJ Taurus would make their huge crowd of followers continue to follow them no matter what due to that elusive charm and the gusto for the finer things in life. Materialistic, absolutely, but with an INFJ Taurus mindset, wouldn't you rather have fun enjoying life with the finer things in life over enjoying life in a shack without heat in the winter? If INFJ Taurus can't get the job done, rest assured, it'll still get done. And fabulously. The get the fuck out of here Gemini. When Gemini sucks, and I am one, keep in mind, they are just a scooch below Scorpio when it comes to their temper. Get the fuck out of the way if pissed off Gemini is coming. They don't even have to be in eye line. You will feel that anger a mile away. If you fuck off, damn right you're on that shit list. High up there. Your offense will be known too because, you know, Gemini has a sharp tongue. INFJs, sound familiar? A raging Gemini doesn't have to say shit. You know what's up. It's best to stay quiet until Gemini, you know, simmers down. Also, as for this two-faced fickleness we've all heard about, so not true. I have to defend this. It's because Gemini is super vocal. Remember, ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. And they aren't equipped with ESP. So say it like it is or don't say it at all because you'll be called out and verbally smushed. Don't need to throw punches. We probably wouldn't land anyway. So razor tongues always does the trick. You asked for it. Don't bitch when you get it. So they're not two-faced. Sometimes they gather further information on something and it sways their original thinking and they suddenly got a glance at the other POV. So a Gemini INFJ empathizes with nature, animals, young children over grown-ups who know better but who still fuck it up. If they had to choose a world between humans and all else, it'd be all else. Even all the ticks, mosquitoes, leeches, slugs, you catch my drift. Even if you threw in a guaranteed natural disaster every weekend, we'd still choose all else over people. This isn't so peachy, but life's tough. Buckle up, buckos. Opinionated. Even the INFJ ones. They get the fuck out of here vibes from most others. Ignorance is bliss. It's better not to deal than to deal. Cut the shit, Cancer, next up. When you're defective, you're so bad even Amazon doesn't want to bother refurbishing you. It's like the employee got the return and couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong, yet it still wouldn't turn on. Cancer is such a fucking boo-hoo, wah, whenever, wherever. It's so annoying. It's like Christmas lights in July. So it dwells too much, holds grudges, you know, hires hitmen. No water under the bridge for them. Moody, negative, just a total stick in the swamp. When something goes wrong for a cut the shit Cancer, they make sure they dwell on it and that you dwell on it too. You legit have to block their number because they will call you with every emotion that passes through them as if they're the only ones in the world who feel. Fuck you, fuck us, fuck everyone else. It's all about Cancer. But on the flip side, an INFJ Cancer is much, much different. It's like a masquerade ball. When Cancer is well, they're on top of the world and pretty freaking humble about it too. INFJ Cancer would save the day and they'll buy 2 capes just so you can have one too. The what the F is wrong with you, Leo? You fucking geniuses, I tell ya. Duh, with a capital D. Shady twats too. Talk about lippy. Nobody even knows what happened and suddenly you're over there sulking in the corner, sipping on your natty ice, poking holes in some voodoo doll you made from napkins. Fucking cocks. Man, it's like you're out to lunch half the time. Hello? Knock knock. Hello? Anybody home? Not the sharpest crayon. And this stupidity is so bad, it makes everyone want to kick you really fucking hard. Leos are cutie pie, so this spreads and spreads until bam! It's like, oh, fuck me. Now everybody's confused. Not only are you dumb as rocks, when you're a bee's notch, the stick up your ass is so far up there you can't see even close to straight. You're so good at fucking shit up and causing a ruckus, crying, oh, poor me, without taking responsibility for your actions, that nobody wants to put up with your crapola. It's bye for Leo. If you don't like someone, you don't just wish them harm, you wish them dead. If there wasn't surveillance everywhere, ditches wouldn't be the last thing on your mind, I'll tell you that. You won't even know what came at you. You conniving weasel. The hell is wrong with you? The rockin' be boppin' Leo is a much different story. It's like black and white. If Leo loves you, whew, really, whew, you are so much fun. You're the most popular sign too, and not just for your persona, because you really are lovable when you're in good spirits. You don't get down in the dumps too much. That's mostly caused by other people, so that's really great news. Now a Leo INFJ is a miracle, not because of the scarcity, but because when there is an INFJ Leo, it's worth noting in history books. These people are wizards and noble warlocks. They know just what to say and do to turn that frown upside down. INFJ Leo marches to the beat of their own drum and guitar, and even if it sounds like shit, you'll be marching to it too. INFJ Leo keeps it fun and fresh, yet full of sustenance and substance. Fuck My Life Virgo is a major drag. They're not the type to bow down or back down. Virgos are usually in the right and they know it. Anything outside of what they view as good or accepted is wrong. No gray area, just flat out fucking wrong. Step out of their imaginary line, their claws come out, and not only will they scratch, they'll slice. A Fuck My Life Virgo is super critical and fussy, wicked, argumentative. Two wickeds. And they bitch so much that every single person is like, ugh, fuck my life. Okay, so you know that old movie, Drop Dead Fred? You're Fred. You know how 𝕱ᴜ𝕱ᴜ𝕱, the comedian, is all like, here's your sign? Well, here it is. Go ahead. Take it. It's your sign. INFJ Virgo is woo-wee. Nobody could ever convince me INFJ Virgo isn't the bee's knees. Talk about Mother Mary, Saint Teresa, and all the saints who are true saints all mushed into one happy, positive, hopeful, loving ball of humanness. INFJ Virgo puts the good in goodness, the exclamation point in yes. They're the creamer to the coffee, the corn and beans to the Three Sisters garden. All in all, Virgo INFJ could potentially be the wisest, most pure, most authentic combo. Next up, oh Jesus fucking Christ, Libra. This bad apple is super detached, indecisive, controlling, vindictive. We're talking the type to plan your demise on the hush-hush. In a way, you won't know what hit you. Libra is a total asshole on wheels. They won't stop until they run you over. Of course, privately. Libra will try their best to not get caught. It's so shady, it's like, if I knew a Libra was pissed at me, I'd kind of stay over there. Plus, and being sensitive isn't bad. You're way sensitive. It could open the door to the world to eat you alive. You cover yourself in hypothetical honey before going into the woods known for grizzly bear attacks. You self-sabotage and take everybody down with you if you're one of the oh Jesus fucking Christ Libras. Super yay to the INFJ Libra. INFJ Libra fits nicely into the tidy INFJ Virgo, INFJ Sagittarius, INFJ fuck yes box. So oddly enough, out of all zodiac types to nail being an INFJ so well, it's Libra. These people save the world. They make sure the axis we're all spinning on is operating properly. If it isn't, they're the ones down on their knees fixing it with their own hands. True leaders, and born this way. It's in them. True intuitives. INFJ Libra is very spiritual, the most spiritual. They have their incense, herbs and sage and crystals. They've done their research into, say pagan or Wiccan ways, and they follow it as best as they can. Oh shit, Scorpio's coming. So this aggressive cold douche nozzle sees red when they're feeling in the black. They don't see others around or realize where they are in the moment. They're a volcano and they shit their lava on you no matter what. It'll hit them later, but for now, oh shit. Very intolerant. They're super possessive and controlling, and trust they'll accomplish that. Want to talk about oh shit? So imagine a Scorpio truly raging. Repeat after me. Serial killers. These asswipes, if negative and dark, probably did kill neighborhood cats or were the jerk bullies on the schoolyard. They're brutes. They start wars. They keep wars going. If you're on the Scorpio shit list, you will, trust me, be saying to yourself, oh shit, Scorpio's coming, as you're coming up with your last minute escape plan. They're hard to shake. Want to hear about grudges? Yeah. You don't know what a real grudge is until you cross an oh shit Scorpio. So frankly, Scorpios are one of the least likely zodiacs to fit into the INFJ category. But they exist, duh. The planet is overpopulated, so of course it exists. I keep saying blah or blah would get the job done. Well, what freaking job? The job is whatever is in their eyesight, whatever needs fixing. INFJ Scorp would be a bit more hard-ass about it. Great intention, but with less fuzz than a typical INFJ. INFJs are known for being softies when it counts and cold when it counts more. Scorpio INFJ would be kind of like that, but with more roughness on the edges. They haven't only just seen what you've seen, they know what it's like to be on the other end causing it. It's a perfect balance between two worlds, and that, my friends, comes in very handy in society. When dealing with humans, a plan A and B are necessary. So isn't a plan D, E, and F, and G, too. So Scorpio INFJ has us all covered. Sissy, shut the fuck up, Sagittarius says, man, do you guys suck. You cocks answer every question so matter-of-factly, like the biggest know-it-all. It makes everyone kind of want to kick your ass. You're passive-aggressive when shit hits the fan, or if something small happens like you're hungry or tired. Sugar pies, we all get hungry and tired. We just don't bitch and moan about it like you do. Stubborn fucks, I swear to God. When Sagittarius sucks, they really friggin' suck. It's their way or the highway, meaning they're already calculating the bill at Home Depot for a shovel, rope, bleach, and a storage container. Sad part is that sucky Sag is way too clumsy when they're not thinking clearly that they'll probably forget the spot on the map they chose to bury their enemy. Other than that, Sags are rad. Let's say a Sagittarius was an INFJ. That'd be like Mother Mary incarnate. If anybody could do good for the world, they'd be Sagittarius in the right circumstances. Pair a Sag and a Virgo INFJ and toss in a Libra, the world has a chance. An INFJ Sagittarius would attack issues with a very different approach. They'll tell you to introduce the dogs from the side instead of head on. They'll come up with cool green plans and devices to reduce litter. They're the ones saying, no, this herb, not that prescription. Do-gooders, world savers. It's an INFJ Sag that draws in the children and the animals. For example, my sister is a Sag INFJ. Yeah, 2 INFJs under one roof with varied viewpoints on life. Shit's a trip, you guys. But I'll turn my back at a lake and 5 minutes later, she's bouncing in the water. One hand holding Zoe, the niece I'm always raving about, and the other hand holding some little kid that came out of nowhere. Zoe draws them in. My sister draws them in. We'll go to a horse farm and the horse won't give us the time of day, they're too busy chomping on their hay. Suddenly they'll look up right at my sister and come to her. It's crazy to see, but it truly happens. See, Sag INFJ. Bomb. Just die already. Capricorn. Talk about whiny little bitches. Procrastinators. Super selfish pricks. Cheap-ass bitches. Moochers. Thieves. And emotionally cold-hearted snakes. Remember, this is for the die already caps, not you cool ones. We're getting to in a sec, so hang tight. But Capricorn in a mood is fuck my life, fuck your life, and fuck this shit altogether. Bitch, bitch, bitch. All they do is bitch when they're down. Oh, and nothing is ever their fault. The world is out to get them. If Capricorn has ice on their heart, that bitch is like Antarctica and the North Pole combined. Starving kids in Africa? Fuck those kids. Welfare system? Let the bitches starve. Oh, Billy Bob died from an overdose? F that guy, swallow that. See, if Cap let the bad overtake the good in life, they absolutely no longer give a flying you-know-what. Gotta keep the F-bombs to a minimum. It's like ear rape to some people, which I totally understand, so my bad. Fuck my life, Caps. You're the kind of dipshits who complain and whine about all these problems without making any effort to fix the problem. Broke, fix it. An INFJ Cap would fix it if it's worthy of fixing in their eyes. Detailed, smart, sharp, decisive, INFJ Cap would get her done. Business-minded, their plan would work both in the short term and long run. So yay! There you have it. Each zodiac sign has an INFJ and what sucks about them. Again, nobody can take offense, and if you do, it's personal. As in, it's within you, not me. This is for entertainment purposes only. Thanks for listening, and I wish you a super sparkly day. Sparkle bright. Your Lady Sadie piecing out of this bitch.